Today is the big day. You guys can see here, you guys can hear me, you guys probably can't. Focus. You guys can probably see. We have no gas in the car. The car actually kind of struggled to start up. We're literally on ear. There it goes, it's focused now. There we go. You guys can see we got no gas in the car, which is a good thing because today is the day we are going to be getting tuned on E85, man. This shit loud as hell. Lights up though. Alright, let me know before you guys get to the part of the video that I reveal how much power it makes. Let me know down in the comment section right now, man. Now, what do you guys think this car is going to make? Hopefully we can hit 370 to 400 wheel horsepower. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and transition to a POV drive right now, and then I will pick up the vlog when I do get to the tuner shop, and then after that, we'll discuss and talk about how much power the car makes. So obviously we can't be going too crazy with the car right now because it's literally probably at like less than 10 miles to the gallon, if that, probably a little bit lower. And you guys will probably also tell that I went ahead and switched out the weighted shift knob for the OEM shift knob. Honestly, I was like, you know what the hell, let me go and try out the OEM shift knob again with the STI Short Shifter, and believe it or not, I actually like it a lot better than the weighted shift knob. Like the OEM knob is like the perfect weight, it's like the perfect shape, and paired with the STI Short Shifter, it's super nice. Now obviously, you know, OEM product to an OEM product, these are both literally OEM products, and you know, the shifter being OEM plus, it kind of makes sense as to why the stock shift knob with the STI Short Shifter feels so good on this car. And honestly, I don't see myself switching from this knob unless, you know, there's another OEM knob that's maybe just all black, that's kind of the same thing. I don't really see myself going to a different shift knob because this feels amazing. Yeah, like it's popping like crazy right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it on cam, but this is truly popping like crazy. Like way more than normal. Like every shift it's popping. I wonder if it's gonna do this like as frequently on E85 because the E85 kind of burns cooler. I wonder. Look at this. Does this like when you're low on gas. There it goes popping again. You guys probably can't hear those baby pops, but if you guys are in car, God, it honestly feels so nice shifting with the OEM knob. But I'm not gonna lie, my transmission is kind of feeling, I don't know if it's the trans. It just could be just because the car is cold. Obviously trying to get the car into gear and stuff like that. It's been doing that ever since I installed that OEM short throw shifter. I think that's just a side effect of having a new short throw or just a new shifter simply in general. I think that's just like a side effect of that. At least I hope it is. Alright, so we're actually about to pull up to 6-star right now. We'll pick this vlog up when I get, you know, at the dyno, where I can go ahead and show you guys exactly what's going down. We can watch the car and the dyno together. Everything that you're going to see today is literally just a raw reaction. So we're going to pick this up as soon as we get at the dyno. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Now, this is the next day. We did run into some issues with the Greddy boost controller. My tuner was not comfortable tuning with that boost controller, so we actually had to hook up a different boost controller, which is pretty much the same thing as the GrimmSpeed one, which I actually thought the Greddy one was better or easier to tune with. And honestly, this looks completely different. I've never seen a boost controller configuration like the one that my tuner went ahead and set up. The car is right now full tank E85. It's on a base tune. I was told that it could act a little funny on a startup, so we're gonna figure out right now how the car does act. I'm about to drop it right back off at the shop so we can get dynoed and we can figure out exactly how much power this is gonna make on the 9 PSI map as well as the 15 PSI map. So let's go ahead and see how this actually does start up. I'm actually like so nervous, like so nervous. Like the car did not want to start at all. Got a 2000 red line, hopefully, or not a red line, almost a 2000 idle. Oh yeah. Hope you guys can hear me because the exhaust is pretty loud. But the car literally reeks of E85 right now. Cause I had a huge jug of E85 literally like sitting right next to me last night. You see we got the EcuTek. I got the Greddy boost controller back here. Like, it's crazy. I mean, my boost gauge is not even, or my P3 gauge isn't even hooked up yet because it's not even configured to the car anymore, technically. Which stinks. Hey guys, right now, this boost controller setup. Let me show you guys this real quick. I think I'm actually gonna switch over to the GoPro right now because why not? Might as well go ahead and record this entire thing because this ride could get sketchy and I kind of want to get everything on video, so we're gonna switch over to the GoPro right now. We're almost pulling up to the dyno. I'm gonna pick up the vlog when I pick up the car and figure out exactly how much power, you know, it makes. I'm sorry I had to leave you guys hanging. I have good news and also bad news. Well, the bad news is we were unable to get the car to fully boost to 15 PSI. There was a boost restriction in the EcuTek software because technically the car is running 110% on E85. It might be like an E83 to an E85 mix, so pretty much 100% E85 without the use of a flex fuel kit. And the issue with that is the EcuTek kind of reads the fueling, especially when you guys are running, you know, ethanol for flex fuel. So there was an issue where my tuner was unable to get it over 10 PSI, but he's going to be contacting EcuTek, and I'm going to be getting a revised map for 15 PSI later on this week, hopefully, if not next week. But the good news is the car made way more power. Like, honestly, like more than I wanted to make on the boost levels that we were able to tune. So on the 7 PSI spring rate, now previously I was saying the car was going to make maybe 290, 300 max. No way it's going to make more than that because it's a small turbo. It's a Greddy T518Z turbo. I wasn't expecting anything out of that. That was just going to be my base daily map tune. Well, the funny thing is, the car made 331 wheel horsepower at 7 PSI. That is the spring rate. That is the lowest setting. Well, not the lowest technically, but that is the lowest setting that you can just tune the car, you know, right out the box, which is honestly unbelievable. We both were shocked. I could not believe that the car made 330 wheel at 7 PSI. Now, previously, I was running the car at 6 PSI at 260 on 93. So this is a massive jump, and honestly, maybe a little bit too much for the low boost map, because some people literally have 330 wheel horsepower as their high boost map on E85. Now, I did get a 10 PSI map, and the car is making 350 wheel horsepower at 10 PSI. So I have no idea how much this car is going to make at 15 PSI, because I was expecting 350 wheel horsepower over 10 PSI, like probably around like 12 or something like that. Honestly, I was expecting it to be at that, but it hit 350, well, 347, something, same shit, you know, it was 3 horsepower. It hit 350 at 10 PSI, which I am super, super happy with, and I cannot wait to find out exactly what the car's gonna make on E85 at the 15 PSI map. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the dyno sheet at the end of the video. You guys can check it out. The funny thing about this is, as well, this is kind of what's really, really cool about this. The horsepower is one thing, but the torque is another thing. On the low boost map, I am making literally 10 less torque than I was horsepower. So I'm making 330 wheel, 250 torque. On the 10 PSI map, I'm making 350 wheel with over 260 torque, like 264 torque, which is ridiculous because I was at 260, like high 260 wheel on the 6 PSI map. So it's kind of insane what E85 can do, and a boost controller and a full 3-inch exhaust. That's unbelievable. Honestly, Graham, Booster Performance 6-star, you guys killed it, man. You guys gave me the sauce. I'm honestly super, super happy. Hell, I'm honestly happy with the car if it were to stay just like this, but we are going to be pushing that 15 PSI map to see what the car is going to make. Man, it's honestly, I'm super happy that it made this power. I really am, because I was sketchy, because like, it was a very kind of like nerve-wracking process, you know, tuning the car, but God, dude, like, it made a lot of power. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on for you guys real quick. Like, the car makes crazy power now. Like, it's honestly, well, not crazy, you guys know what I mean. For a BRZ FRS 86, it makes some good ass power. Now, I'm not gonna lie, because the torque is pretty much what my horsepower was previously. If I did not have have the R888s, I would be fucked. This car would be all over the place. I kind of did like, not really a pull. Well, I did a pull to see how it feels, and it feels literally unbelievable. But I kind of like pulled out of like a turn a little bit faster, because I'm used to, like, you know, the 260, 220 torque. It wants to get sideways, even with the R888. So if you guys are trying to go for, you know, decently high horsepower, or at least, you know, a decent amount of horsepower with a decent amount of torque, you guys definitely, and I mean definitely, want to invest in some sticky tires, man, because the car will get away from you. Do not think it won't. It literally will get away from you. The car is light as fuck, and these cars aren't really supposed to be making this much power. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to let you guys know exactly what's going down. I'm making an updated video, obviously, when I get the 15 PSI revised, man. Hope you guys did enjoy. I don't want to talk out of my ass, but honestly, I'm super excited. I think a lot of you guys are definitely waiting on the day that I do tune this car on 110% 85 without the use of a flex fuel kit. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Redline POV, and yeah, I'm out. Deuces.